In this video, we visit Fletchair Fleet Support. Fletchair is located at the Silver Wings Airpark, Tango Sierra 36, about 15 miles west of Gillespie County Airport, Tango 82, in Fredericksburg, Texas. The airpark is about 50 miles northwest of San Antonio. Silver Wings is a rural airpark, and it's private, so you need permission to land. It's also a gated entrance, so you need the code to get in from the street. Silver Wings Airpark has one runway, 1735, in excellent condition, and it was recently restriped. Note that the runway has a significant upward slope to the south, so consider that when you're landing and taking off. There are parallel taxiways on both sides of the runway. Fletchair is located on the east side of the airport at the south end of the runway. The ramp at Fletchair is spacious, and on the day I visited, there were close to 20 Grumman airplanes and fuselages on the ramp, plus one Super Husky that apparently was for sale. Fletchair has a massive hangar where most of the work is performed. As we approach the main hangar doors, you can see my Grumman Traveler at the threshold as I begin work on my plane. Side entrance is where you can enter the office, pay your bill, borrow a crew vehicle, or arrange for an overnight room if one is available, and if you're going to be staying with your plane. This is also where you're usually able to find David Fletcher, the owner of Fletchair. Okay, I'm with David Fletcher, the owner of Fletchair. David, how are you doing?
Oh, thank you for that, Brian. Yeah, this is something we've had here. We moved here about 20 years ago from Houston. And from there we had, back in the 70s, we had Grumman airplanes. And I always thought back then that they were a lot better than anything the competition made, the Cessnas and Pipers and the Beechcraft. They went faster and were cost less to fly and so on. So I just stuck with them. I thought they were really super airplanes. And so over the years, being specialized, we've grown into a company. We have two companies, 16 employees altogether. This one here is maintenance, where we do mostly mechanical repairs to airplanes, and we do major and minor. We do fuel tank leaks, prop balancing, where we overhaul engines on a limited basis, try to make them as high performance as you can get them. And also we do fuel tanks, and that's what we call our coal mining business. And then 30 miles from here we have a parts company, which keeps a pretty big inventory of new and used parts, and they specialize, again, nothing but Grumman. And we stay plenty busy with all of our people here. And I do appreciate any business we can bring in and schedule with us. The nose gear torque tube that we build here, this one hasn't been painted yet, but it's what holds the nose gear strut that goes out of here, and this is bolted to the engine mounts on both sides.
And Fletchair has the jigs and tooling
to make them and put them together properly.
Cool.
And that tends to be a pretty big business right now. So I appreciate the business.
Well, thank you, David. I appreciate you guys being here. You're part of the major support system for Grummans, and all of us Grumman owners really appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you.
Out in the shop, the Fletchair technicians were working to install a PowerFlow exhaust on my Traveler by the hangar doors. They were also performing annual inspections, repairs, and other kinds of services on many of the other Grummans in the shop. In addition to the Fletchair team, there are usually one or more owners or prospective owners that are wandering around the hangar. or they may be working on their own planes, because Fletchair encourages owners to participate in owner-assisted annuals and preventive maintenance. The hangar was full of Grummans in various stages of assembly and disassembly, where only the Fletchair team knows their fate. Every time I come here, I get a kick out of that big Christmas banner. Apparently, every day is Christmas at Fletchair. David has a pretty talented crew working for him at Fletchair Fleet Support. Here are a few of them. The fleet support staff is led by Scott, the Director of Maintenance and an IA. Charlie took the lead working on the installation on my 1974 Traveler. Not a trivial project because the exhaust is a custom fit and the new cowling opening was a group effort to trim and fit. Mikey assisted in the PowerFlow exhaust install, in addition to performing annual inspection and repairs on another Traveler. This one is owned by a cool guy named Steve, who is immersed in his own owner-assisted annual process. Isaac and Marcus were also around working on the floor, but I wasn't able to get a shot of them. They were too busy. Renee was busy modifying my cowling for the new exhaust. This is a sheet metal shop, and this is Renee, the master of sheet metal. Hey, Renee.
How you doing?
All right. Jimmy is Fletchair's paint guru, and while he wasn't painting the day I was there, he was working on clearing years of old sealant that shouldn't have been there between wing sections of a Tiger. Scott, the other Scott with one T, works in the machining area and was busy on a lathe making a part shine. Above the floor level, there's a second level to the Fletchair hangar. On this level are stored literally thousands of Grumman aircraft parts. Through one of the doors, I could see wing sections stacked neatly, waiting to be used. Both sides of the hangar have this second floor storage. About 30 miles away in Comfort, Texas, is Fletchair Parts. It's in a nondescript warehouse building near Interstate 10. I hadn't been there before, and the shop needed to drop off some upper cowling support rods, so I stopped in for a visit. Greeted by a little doggy. Hello there, dog. Hello, how are you? Hello, get down. Hello. Hi there. Oh, hey, there's somebody. Hi, I'm Brian.
Oh, nice to meet you.
Hey.
You for the maintenance department?
What's that?
For the maintenance department? Or
Yeah, I came up from the maintenance. So I'm actually one of the customers there. This is Juan. He shipped many parts to me on many occasions.
Yeah, come on in. This is Reagan.
Hey, Reagan, how you doing?
Reagan Fletcher.
Reagan Fletcher is David Fletcher's son. How you doing? Brian, House Connect.
Doing good.
This warehouse is full of new and used parts specific to our Grumman fleet. Besides the inside storage, Juan directed me to a massive outside storage area. The outside area is full of large used parts that were pretty well organized. In addition to the used and salvaged parts, there were new old items like stacks of nose bolts for cheetah airplanes. I saw wing chips, control surfaces, wing sections, and a somber group of fuselages that had flown before and were waiting to be parted out. Hey, you guys have been extremely helpful for me, finding parts I can't find.
That you got an airplane at the maintenance department?
Yeah, I do. I have a Traveler up there. I'm getting a new PowerFlow on it.
Are you what?
A new PowerFlow on my Traveler. So apparently it's
more
one of,
power, huh?
yeah, a little bit more power, you know. I didn't realize how far away you guys are from the main office. Yeah.
We're about 20-something miles.
Yeah, for sure. Thank you, Juan and Reagan, for that tour of the Fletchair Parts Company. As I mentioned, the reason I was at Fletchair was to have a PowerFlow exhaust system installed on my 1974 Grumman Traveler. With the stock exhaust of the EGT probes removed, they fitted the collector in each winding exhaust pipe and the tailpipe. After it was all assembled and it was checked by Scott, then the cowling was reinstalled. With work completed and bill paid, it was time to fly around the pattern and then head over to Gillespie County Airport for some fuel and a final inspection of the cowling before heading back to Corpus Christi.
Safe travels, 92 Lima.
Sounds good. Talk to you soon. 92 News on the upwind. I'll be going over to Gillespie, 92 Lima. Civil wings.
Going traffic, Skylake at 15 Charlie, short final, runway 17 open.
That's Silver traffic coming 19 meters, 3500, 3300 at the top of the field, departing the pattern over towards Fredericksburg, Gillespie County. Silver.
This was my takeoff from Gillespie County Airport. You can see that the new PowerFlow exhaust is barely visible below the cowling. I did notice a strong climb rate at 100 knots. Cruise speed will have to wait because the winds in the thermals that day were sporty. Thank you for watching. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe for future videos.